Boys and girls, welcome to Three Dog TV's discussion MCU Rankview. Today we're talking about Thor: The Dark World. Won't lie to you guys, probably a pretty short episode today.
Yeah, pretty short.
A few things I can say about this movie. I did rewatch a little bit of it the other day. Any scene, and I mentioned this with Thor, with Tom Hiddleston and Anthony Hopkins is great. This actually, it starts off with them because Loki is incarcerated, from Avengers, and he brings him in, and his little conversation with Odin, and then he gets the "Your birthright was to die." You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just gives you chills. The rest of this movie, the beginning with Natalie Portman and Kat Dennings, and then Kat Dennings' assistant that she has, just terrible. The villain's definitely the worst in the entire thing. One thing I hate in a lot of movies, how unnecessary was it for their entire speech to be in a different language with the Dark Elves?
Yeah.
Some things I get it, but so much of their I don't know. It just sucks. It's boring.
I will say I like the lightning strike on his face from Thor smearing.
Oh,
I like that.
yeah, that's true too. The fight scene in this is kind of okay when you're flying through all those portals. I'll give you that. This movie does have some redeeming things, but it definitely just when compared to the rest of these movies, it really is just not great.
I'd say the only good thing about this is the reality stone. First time we see the ether.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't like how the ether is like a fluid, but Odin actually does talk a lot in this movie about the Infinity Stones.
Mm-hmm.
And so I guess this is kind of the first time that they're really building towards that as the end goal as the end game of this whole thing. What do you got
This
going
whole
on here?
MCU over here.
I still can't find anything, so
Look
I just Google people that have played multiple roles.
Okay, well don't worry about it.
Nathan Fillion.
No, it wasn't Nathan Fillion.
Yeah, it was.
You make it look like you don't care about this movie.
It's the greatest of all time.
Thank
Kat Dennings should stay in movies because of this.
Hmm.
In fact, this is the only, because of her, and my hatred for her, it's the only time I've ever got a question right in Marvel Trivial Pursuit. And it was because, what does she call Thor's hammer?
What do you mean?
She can't say
Mjolnir.
Molginor. Quote by Samuel L. Jackson.
So one of my favorite scenes of this movie is whenever they're flying the, whatever you call it, the craft to escape from Asgard, and him and Loki are in it, and he's driving it, and he's like, they're gaining on us. He's like, they're catching up, and eventually Thor just goes, and knocks him out the door.
Oh
He just flies out.
yeah, that's true. So there's a lot of good moments. That's the one thing. There's a lot of good moments, like Loki in the prison cell, whenever he has everything, and then when he takes the illusion off, and he's just there's turds on the walls. You know what I mean?
Stuff all over the place.
Yeah. So yeah.
I mean, that's the main thing about these MCU movies. They're all good. There's not a terrible movie. It's just, I mean.
No, Riley, I'm telling you, you should watch these and give them a chance because they're not terrible.
Yeah. They have their moments.
The definitely though the thing about and then the ending with this one they do.
Post credit scene.
Well, not the post credit scene, but the ending whenever Loki fakes his death, and they do he cuts Thor's hand off. You know what I mean? So that's cool. I did like that. I don't know if Ian, do you have anything to add to this? Okay, so since you're in charge of that, the post-credit scene of Thor: The Dark World.
There's two.
There are two. Oh, one of them just he smooches Natalie Portman.
Well, and the Jotunheim beast is running around in the background.
Yeah, but he smooches
and
Natalie Portman.
But then the other one is the
Foreshadows Guardians of the Galaxy.
The ether.
Volstagg in with the ether.
Oh yeah,
he gives the collector the ether.
Yeah, they take Volstagg and Sif take the ether to the collector. That's cool because, yeah, that's actually really cool that they had the collector involved this kind of early because Guardians of the Galaxy is still a few movies away.
No, I'm pretty sure it's
not.
No.
It's not the next one.
It's the one after.
Yeah, so it's still 2 movies away. So, I don't know. Especially this, they weren't cranking them out that much back in Phase 2.
No.
Yeah, we'll see. So there you go. And the Stan Lee cameo.
Has to be something on Earth, I would assume.
Oh, he's in the. It's whenever. Yeah, because I didn't like what they did with Eric Selvig, and they put him in like the they make him insane.
Yeah.
And he's like running around naked at Stonehenge.
Yeah.
He's Stan Lee is at the insane asylum thing with him, and he's like has a shoe or something. I don't know.
I do remember that now.
Oh, and then Captain America has a cameo in this as well. Whenever
Loki
Loki
takes his body.
Yeah, so that's cool.
Feels so patriotic.
Yeah, yeah. See, stuff like that makes these movies still really good, but like it's just not as good. Okay, who here thinks Thor: The Dark World is better than The Incredible Hulk?
I don't know. I can't vote anyway.
Well, you wouldn't have to.
Yeah.
Well,
it's easily down
Who thinks it's better than the Avengers?
So our ranking is as follows. What do we have here? 8. At number 8, Thor: The Dark World. Number 7, The Incredible Hulk. Number 6, Thor. Number 5, Iron Man. Number 4, Iron Man 3. Number 3, Captain America: The First Avenger. Number 2, Iron Man 2. And number 1, Marvel's Avengers. Guys, we'll see you tomorrow for Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
The summer.
Yes,
My
listen,
favorite hero.
hey, we had a new very bottom. I gotta tell you, there's a chance we could have a new number 1. So we'll see you.
We'll see.
I do like Winter Soldier.
I don't have any anymore. Oh my god.
That needs to be